नहमदुहु नुसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम अम्मा बाद फाऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। बायोलॉजी की तकरीबन 3 या 4 क्लासेस हमने लिए और उसका वीडियो भी बना लिया और इसको यूट्यूब में भी अपलोड किया। आज हम जो क्लास लेते हैं बायोलॉजी लिंक्स विद अदर सेंसेस। Already we have discussed the biology. What is biology? What are their major branches and then how many branches are there? We have discussed this thing, but today we will focus on biology links with other senses. There are so many other senses in the world: physics, chemistry, economics. So now come first to biophysics. Bio mean living, physics mean here we do the discussion about energy and the matter. How much matter we use to get the energy. Energy means power to work. There is also such type of equation in biophysics. Bio mean living. Here, so we think about the energy. For example, if the patient go to doctor, so they try how to improve the health of this gentleman, and they try how to improve the movement of the diseasable person. So this link with energy, movement. Arki kinetic energy and potential energy. Sometimes they convert it into kinetic energy and sometimes they convert it into potential energy. In potential energy they store the thing. For example, the sunlight fell on the green plants and there the photosynthesis occurred. And with the help of sunlight, their carbon dioxide and water react with each other and they produce the carbohydrate. So they have converted one thing to other form. If a person eat the carbohydrate, or we apply to the feed for plants, so they utilize it and they do the metabolism, and then another side protein are made, lipids are made, and then the catabolism started, and through catabolism the energy are increased. Already you have knowledge that physics is a their branch there the matter and energy relationship study is occurred, and biology is the study of living organism. So when the discussion occur of the energy and living organism, this is called biophysics. Biochemistry. Already you have knowledge about the digestion. The food come from mouth and they pass through different organs of the digestive system, and at last some material included in the blood and some raw material go to outside from the body. So there are different chemical processes occur. These chemical processes digest the food and make the cell and tissue. And through this way, these all processes occur in the living organism. If these all processes occur in the living organism, the digestion is occur in the living organism. For example, in the human being or in the animal, as well as in cow or buffalo, when they eat something and then they process from different phases and there the chemical process also occur. So there the living organism are bio and chemistry, the chemical process which are processed in the living organism. This is called biochemistry. It is compulsory for everyone to know the biochemistry. they have knowledge about biochemistry, so that when they eat the food, so sometimes the chemical processes are bad for the body, and sometimes the chemical processes are good. So the human being will be learned from daily experience that which thing is fruitful and which thing is not fruitful. They create a disadvantage to the health. So biochemistry is a very important subject, and their biology and chemical process are studied. Now come to number third, biogeography. Here you will see there are living organisms. There in the earth in different places, the living organisms are present distributed. Some living organisms migrate from one place to another due to some change in ecosystem, while some living organisms come to their place. So there the ecosystem and there as well as the living organism, but they distribute in different parts of the area. In some area the bears are observed, but in some area the bears are not observed if the situation is not good. So this type study is called biogeography because there is living organism and there is geography. You mean earth, graphy mean the earth, surrounding of earth, where some animals are present, some animals are not present. There is a area, the coolness is more there. You will not see any plant, but some plant you will observe there. So this study is called biogeography. Biometry. There they measure different living organisms. Bio mean living, and metry mean measurement. There they measure different organisms with the help of mathematical formula and statistical formula. Collect the data about the area, how many living organisms are there, what type of living organisms are there, what type of birds are there, and what type of birds migrated from their place, and what are the reasons why the birds migrated from one place to another. So this is the work of the researcher. The researcher will study these things. So the biologists also study the animal, what type of animal are there, and how many are live and how many are died. Why? What is the reason? So this system is called biometry. Biometry mean living and metry mean measurement. Here we measure the living organism with the help of mathematics, mathematical formula or statistical formula. Now come to branch number 5, bioeconomics. We have also knowledge about the economics and bio. Bio mean living and the economics mean the profit, the benefit, where we measure positivity and negativity of everything we measure there. According to the Smith, the study of wealth is called economics. The Marshall said that the welfare of society is called economics. But the Rabin said the resources are very scarce. How do you balance these scarce resources to achieve satisfaction? So there are also other senses. The scientific study of efficiency and growth is called economics. Anything which present in the universe, they have some side effect, and human being may be positive or negative. These are things study is called economics. So there is bio, there is living organism, and then there is economics. What are the benefits of the living organism? What are the disadvantages of it? How much money will be spent on the project to rear the animal and to rear other birds in the hilly area or mountainous area. So this type study is called bioeconomics. There is bio along with economic. What will be the benefit and what will be the disadvantage? So there you will measure the cost and the benefit and you will spend some money and then you will check the situation, how much return the project will come. So there, this type process and activities are in bioinformatics. Career in biology. You have also knowledge. For example, if a person gets the degree, zoology, biology, microbiology, then they want to do the service. They want to find a job. So in different sector, they are working. Some working in medicine and some working in surgery. Some work in fishery and some work in agriculture. And some work in animal sciences and some work in agriculture. Some work in forestry and some work in farming. So now you are learn careers in biology. What is the career of biology? What role they play in finding the job if a person get this degree? So there are medicine and surgery. The biologists also work in medicine. There they want how to study the medicine, which medicine is better for the other for the disease, how to control the disease. But on the other side, there is surgery. The surgery is a process through which we care and we remove dead part from the body which are non-useful. So they do the surgery. For example, sometimes the appendix surgery are done, and sometimes the surgery of the liver are process, and sometimes the surgery of heart is process. So these are things called surgery and medicine. So biology take great role in medicine as well as in surgery. Biologists know these are things because if the thing is living, so they know the digestive system, they know the circulatory system of the blood, and they know the nervous system, and they know the coordinative system of the body. Now come to at fishery. The biologists also work in fishery department. They rear the fish and they conduct the study and they produce the hatchery and they spread this hatchery to other part. For example, if there are streams, they put the hatchery in the streams. They put the hatchery in the river. So the department of fishery are working. There is a different inspector and there are manager and they care of the area and they also implement some rule regulation to let catch the fish in that area because they want how to increase the production of the fish at district level, at village level, to produce the fish to increase the food of the human being and every branch along with the beneficiary of the human being. So now you are clear what is fishery. Fishery department in Pakistan in many places are working. If you survey and visit the whole Pakistan, you will see some fishery department, fishery farming. Now come to agriculture. Agriculture is also you know better, where we cultivate the land and grow the trees and rear the birds and rear the livestock. And this is called agriculture. But there are also biology is very important. In agriculture, stock department, there are experts of biology. They know the digestive system of the animal and they know other branches of the animal. So in agriculture, they also know the plants because we have already discussed that biology along with the living and their plant come in, their animal come. Now you are clear. So in agriculture there are plants, some in some area the plant are growing, but in some area there are crops and we want how to increase the production of the crops and how we fulfill the need of the food of the human being in the world or for the country or for the village and for their offspring. So these are some things which are discussed in agriculture sector. Here are agriculture sector. Agriculture sector think about the situation. They know how much food. They first know the population of the country, and then they know that how much food is required, how much we will produce in our land, and how much food we will produce, we will get import from the other country. Pakistan is the agriculture country, but their per acre production is very low. Because of this, what happened? They imported most wheat from the other country of the world. So they have problem of food. Sometimes food prices are cut and the price go up or high. Nowadays you will see the price of the wheat is 5,000, 6,000 per month. So what are the reasons? This is the duty of agriculture. There is a secretary, there is a university. The university researcher conduct the research and they want how to improve the variety. How to identify some variety to increase the production of the country. And in other sectors they also try how to increase the income to provide the meat and milk to the community of the world. So now you have left agriculture, but their biology play a great role in agriculture. So if the people and the student get the APC, they have studied the biology. So they go to agriculture university or other department and they get the degree. And then those people work in fishery as well as in other part of the world. There the agriculture is conducted. Animal science. Already animal science is their department. They rear the husbandry. They rear the livestock. They think that how to increase the livestock in the world, in the country, and in the village, because they provide meat and milk. If the supply of animal in the country is low, so the price of the milk and other meat are very low. So this is the duty of the animal scientist to work hard, find the new variety of buffalo and cow, and increase the milk from 5 liter to 20 liter or 60 liter. In different countries of the world, you have observed and you have listened. In Canada, the cow gave 60 liter, but in Pakistan, the situation is different. There are 30 or 20 liter milk is produced by Australia. There are reason for there are achieved. Some adaptability also required. And in Australia, the situation is very good. So there the cow gave more milk, and similar situation as in Pakistan. In winter season, the different cow gave more milk due to seasonal cooling. But if there is some warmness in the summer season, they decrease the production of the milk. But the cow meat also used for the human being. They eat it and their B12 or other protein have been achieved. And through this way, uh, they also affect the health activity. And the food play a great role for development of a country. And through this way, the health affection is very less because the people drink the milk and they eat the meat. And there are so many vitamins are present in this food, which is necessary for the human health. Horticulture. We also knowledge horticulture is the branch of agriculture. There they language vegetable and fruits and floriculture. And sometimes they make the ground and they also do the landscaping. So there also the biologists know how to improve the output of the fruits and how to improve the ecosystem of that area to decrease the temperature. And when the temperature increases, they affect the crops of the fruit. So the horticulturists try how to decrease the temperature. In some area, they not cut the weeds because in the summer season. Because in summer season, if you cut these weeds, automatically the green will be finished and there the sun rays will be fell upon the earth and the temperature will be increased, which will be affect the fruits. So now you are clear what is horticulture. Now come to forestry. Forestry, there are deep and there are forest, God. So many people work are there. And they try how to increase the forestry, how to increase the timber tree, how to increase the other tree in that area to make a very good habitat for wildlife. So the government try and they spend so many budget on these grounds and they want how to improve the ecosystem of the area. When we leave anything there, there will be rare very well. But on the other side, if you see in some area there, they have closed the hunting. They want how to multiply the birds in that area. And the simple example is in Sarubi area. In Sarubi area, they have put some bird there. And now the number of birds have been increasing. They have put some rabbits there. And they have also lark. There they have put some rule regulation in law. There no one is allowed for hunting. So through this way, what happened? The birds slowly, gradually increasing. Birds play a great role in the world, and the birds also play a great role for oxygen supply, and they also improve the ecosystem of the area. So now you are clear what is forestry, what is farming. Already you have knowledge about the farming. Farming is the process where we make some farm for birds, for food trees, for vegetables, and for crops. So, through this way, we want to increase the production of the human being. In many areas, you have learned about the farming system, poultry farming. We rear the food, and then we supply that poultry to the markets, and then the people purchase, sell these birds and chicken, and they use as a food because it plays a great role for protein supply. So everything has some benefit for the human being. Farming is also the process where we make the farm and there we produce different things. There we make the farm of the poultry, there we make the farm of the fish, and there we make the farm of the livestock. We rear the livestock, dairy farm we make, and they give different food to us, and they give different material to us, which play a great role in the development of a country. For example, if you go to fishery area, the fish also provide some fertilizer to the water, and this water when we supply to other people, there some crops and we grow. So with the help of these water, what happens? The production is increasing. On the other side, their poultry farm, they also provide some fertilizer, and when we provide that fertilizer to their crops and their sugar cane as well as mass, so they give more production to us. Sometimes the dairy farm also provide the organic matter, जिसको हम डेरान कहते हैं, हमें डेरान देता है और वही डेरान हम खेतों में डाल के ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन लेते हैं। इसी तरह फिशरी का भी मैंने आपको बता दिया कि फिशरी जो है वो वाटर को क्या करता है, वो इसको फर्टिलाइज करता है और वही फर्टिलाइजर वाटर जो है फिर दूसरे खेतों को हम जब ले जाते हैं एंड इरिगेट द फील्ड, सो दे गिव great production to us. They increase the production, they increase the fertility of the land. So there the main thing is biology. There the role as the biology, because you will see in all branches there are living organisms, but the processes are different in through different way. We develop the agriculture as well as we increase the food and as well as we improve the socio-economic condition of that area through these actions. So these all discussion show that biology is a very good subject and they link with other science branches and they play great role for the development of the country. Please share this video